is the arts and crafts movement. You might be reminiscing about macaroni necklaces and glitter as far as the eye can see. But no. The arts and crafts movement encompassed ideas, challenges, and skills that totally surpassed the little braided friendship bracelets you made that one year at summer camp before 5th grade. Moving on. Picture Great Britain. Late 18th century, early 19th century. A little thing happened that pretty much molded the foundation of the world as we know it. Dun-dun-dun, the Industrial Revolution! Things started off in the agricultural department. Machines built to tend the soil, sow the seeds, water the crops, and harvest it all faster than any man? That's freaking amazing, and you know it. This has all, of course, had a domino effect, especially with textiles. We can now make raw materials, and lots of them, really quickly and really cheap. Now, what do you think they did with all those raw materials, kids?
That's right. Make stuff. Make lots of stuff. So people don't have to make it themselves. This increase in raw materials led to increased production capacity, which in turn led to increased demand of products. We call this supply and demand. But alas, not all is perfect with the creation of mass production. Some people felt the use of machinery to fashion goods robbed the dignity from the worker, basically making artisans obsolete. Not to mention, working conditions in factories were appalling compared to today's standards. Master crafters and those who firmly believed in the artisan's hand rose up together and formed an ultimate alliance against the machines! Kinda sounds like an awesome storyline for a comic. No? Thus the birth of the arts and crafts movement. Now, who or what inspired this movement? I'm so glad you asked. Augustus Pugin was quite interested in Gothic architecture and the Gothic revival. Gotta love those flying buttresses. Now this opinionated individual is John Ruskin. He pretty much rejected the idea of using machines to produce goods alongside William Morris. Designer, crafter, well-read, and as impulsive as a college freshman at a frat party, our dear old William Morris, who believed that craftsmanship should be for the people and by the people. And like any self-respecting artist, he believed that these goods should be a source of pleasure for both the artist and the viewer. Artists and craftsmen were seen as equals, as they strove for a socialist society, where there was honesty in the construction and truth in the materials used. But of course the saying, you get what you pay for, really comes into play, as the factory's products tend to be of poor quality, but man was it cheap. Products by crafters lean more towards the pricier side, but the time, effort, and precision put into the creation was well worth the price. In his effort to transform the world with beauty, Morris and his friends developed Morris, Marshall, Faulkner & Co., in which they masterfully created stained glass, carvings, furniture, wallpaper, carpets, and tapestries. Talk about your overachievers. But not everyone felt mass production was the downfall of the arts of the craftsman. Marcel Breuer spent some time studying at the Bauhaus. I'm sure you've heard of it. If not, you should. It's pretty awesome. Breuer, alongside many other students, focused on a way to merge design with the new idea of mass production and industry to create functional works of art for the masses. They encompass style, function, and design with the benefits of mass production. With this concept, a whole new outlook on mass production emerged and everyone lived happily ever after.